much for tuning in this week for Tuesday Tips with Fallon. This week I'm going to show you how to mix milk paint powder if you want a chippy look on your furniture. Milk paint looks like a powder when you get it out. It's almost like flour, and you have to mix it correctly so that it'll apply well on your piece of furniture. The nice thing about it is that it's organic, good for the environment, non-toxic, all those things, but you typically want to get equal parts water and milk paint. I have been doing this for so long I almost eyeball it now, but I just want you to know that that's what you need to do. Also, super key, you want warm water. I just get this from my tap, nothing fancy, but it's warm. If it's cold, it won't actually dissolve and mix the powder well, so keep it warm. This is 1/4 of a cup, and I'm just gonna, like I said, I'm just kind of eyeballing it. It's best to do small mixtures, so I would not dump a whole bag of milk paint into my bowl and mix it. I would slowly do it so that it wasn't like overwhelming. Here, let me go ahead and do it this way so you guys can see it. Another key point is I like to use a whisk, and I have learned this is just like a rubber one and it works great. If I use a spoon or a paint stirrer, it just doesn't work as well. So this kind of helps the powder dissolve better, almost like you're like mixing up some cake batter. And the goal ultimately is to make it look like you just opened up a can of paint. So this is still kind of thin, so I'm going to add a little bit more powder or milk paint. You want to, once you have mixed it to the consistency that you like, you want to let it sit for about 10 minutes before you actually apply it to your piece to kind of get any of those bubbles or chunky pieces to dissolve a little bit better. So this is looking better. I might still add a little bit more. I feel like I'm cooking. All right, so it's starting to get a little bit thicker, which is great. See the consistency that we're going for. And like I said, you want to wait about 10 minutes after you get it to the thickness that you want, and we'll come back and apply it to this frame so you can see how it goes. I've let the milk paint sit for a little while and thicken up. Grabbed my 2-inch Zebra Palm Pro. It's an angled Palm Pro, and now we just apply it. And then it goes on nice and smooth, just like any other paint. And the cool thing about milk paint is that it's unpredictable. I really don't know if it's gonna chip or where it's gonna chip. I can control it a little bit, and I'll go over that a different day. But for right now, I just want you to see how you should mix it and how thick it should be. Thank you guys so much for tuning in this week for Tuesday Tips with Fallon. I hope that this tip on how to mix milk paint helps. It can kind of be intimidating, so I wanted to take today's tip and show you how it's done, so now you can paint that pretty chippy piece of furniture. Have a great week. See you next time.